Hello, hey, it's me. I'm back again, and today I will be writing up to 100 things that I'd like to do as a content creator or a VTuber or whatever you want to call me here. Um, so yeah, being kind of busy, kind of not have a lot of time to spare, but half of my time is dedicated to doing something for this, the other half is doing my day job, and none of the time is dedicated to sleep. But getting right into it, well, a lot of things that I want to do, honestly. I'm kind of started doing this because, well, one, got screwed over by my funding, but two, it's always something I wanted to do as well. So, what do I think of when I think of VTubing? I think of pretty anime boys and girls. I want to be fully animated and articulated. I want to become a real anime boy. Yes. What does that entail? Um, let's see. That would mean that I have to become animated. So that's live 2D I'm insinuating here too. I'd like to have a proper model or a proper look and not this crappy sketch I drew up in like an hour. Oh well, yeah, I did this in an hour. I don't have a lot of talent in this sort of field. Proper design and stuff, and that's kind of what I did a few weeks ago. Kind of thinking about or looking at all those character designs and trying to think about what I can actually make myself into. Whoop, whoop, but but yeah, what else could I do? Hmm. Well, let's see. When you think of VTubers, you think music. Music. So I want to make a cover. Yeah, a cover. Um, you know, people like music. A lot of people got their footing in cover songs, and that's probably a good way to start off a few things. I don't know if I have talent in singing much, but who doesn't love to sing every now and then? Um, let's see. I want to do my favorite band, One OK Rock. Yeah. I think it would be fun. I think being able to do one of their song would be a good step. My voice isn't too high or low, so maybe their song seems to be fine. Taka is a really nice or a really good vocalist though, so I don't know if I can live up to that. Um, I da, 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 da. What else can I do within the realm of music? Make my own song maybe? Though I have no clue. I have no clue how to actually even start that. Maybe I can ask some of my friend who's into that to kind of help me make something, but yeah, that's kind of a pipe dream right now. Um Other things music related, I'd like to sing with other people, maybe. Don't know who I will be singing with, but that could be fun. And a karaoke stream. Oh, I always wanted to do one of those. Oh, and bouncing off of that too, themed karaoke streamed. I think that could be fun. Maybe I could dig down into some obscure genre or some obscure music from relatively unknown band and do those and cover them, or not cover them, just sing over them and just have some fun. Yeah, that sounds good. Other things. Did I went live? Curious. I did. Okay. It just looked like I didn't. When you think of content creator, when you think of VTuber, you think of Scuff. Yes, Scuff. So I wanna do something, Scuff. Let out my inner demons. Let out all my deepest and darkest curiosity. You know, like Orocrony from Hololive, she did a stream where she blended sandwich. World famous stream. I don't know if I want to go into that deep of an end, but I want to do something crazy. Something crazy / something Scuff. Yes. What could that be? I don't actually know yet. But we'll revisit that. I'd like to... When you think of VTubers... Well... I want to be able to monetize this channel in some way. So monetize... so let's see. That means I gotta reach 1,000 subs. Gotta have real videos that I'm already working on, but I'll put that into my bucket list. And not just stream. Cause yeah, like many people, I am a gremlin that just smoke YouTube like it is some kind of addictive substance. And there's a lot of content creators that I really enjoy what they make, and I kind of want to go down that route and make something that people can put on and just forget about things for 5-10 minutes. I wanna get sponsored. Yeah. Get sponsored. I don't know how to spell sponsored. I'm also illiterate, apparently. But that's fine. Get sponsored. Anyone would do. Please just give me something. Man, the grant is not really paying me much at all, man. But yeah, you know, Raid Shadow Legends, if you'd like me to read out your ad, I'm here. You give out ad like pretty freely. Yeah, I'm down. Skillshare, yeah, NordVPN, G Fuel. I know I'm up and coming, but I'm just saying, hey man, I'm here. Just give me a call. I will most likely say yes. Some other things I can do to get monetized. I want to try streaming on Twitch. Because Twitch is definitely, or obviously, the dedicated streaming platform, so maybe something will be different there. The monetization criteria seems to be a little bit more lax from what I've looked up. I made a Twitch channel. If you'd like to go check it out, give it a follow. And whenever I decide to go live on Twitch, it's a bit scary, you know. I'm more of a YouTube boy than a Twitch boy. You know, watch YouTube day in, day out, you know. I never really look into Twitch, so it kind of scares me. But hey, first time for everything, right? Other things, I guess I want to raid someone. When you talk about Twitch, right? I want to raid someone. I want to be able to send a handful of people over to some dude and be like, aha, yeah, that's right. Get raided by scientists, nerd. Take that. Yeah. That I don't know how rating works. I don't usually go to Twitch, like I said. But that's something I want to try. I want to also do a what are those things called? A subathon. Going live until reaching a certain sub goal, or I guess slash endurance thing. Yeah, I don't know what I would do there yet, but and also, man, would probably be a challenge because I don't have a lot of time during the day to go live all the time. But if I ever manage to find some time for that, yeah, I'd be down to just be live until I get enough people to follow me. That's how that works, right? And just it's a whole thing actually. Like the Ludwig thing, he was live for like a month. Holy cow! Can I do that? A month of being live? No fucking shot. I know. We'll come back to that. I want to do like maybe like a stream or video series on learning things. I like learning things. I like learning new skills. I like learning about new topics. And that's kind of like what I did with my previous stream. I just kind of sat down and tried to learn about design. Normally, I'd go out and just do research, look at the currently existing stuff, and just learn from examples. But last time that I did a stream, it was kind of fun to try to learn a skill more methodologically. I think that's a word. But just sitting down, applying some method, learning things from scratch, and sharing that experience with people. And hopefully that can help people learn things or see how they can learn things and improve together with me. That sounds like a good time. What do I want to learn? Well, obviously right now, a lot of things I'm looking up is content creating related, video editing, but that's kind of on the background. I feel I want to learn. Well, I did character design, so next step would be learning live 2D. That will also have to be after I make a proper model and cut out for myself. But learning live 2D is something I've always want to try. Actually doing 3D stuff as well, I think. Learning 3D. I don't want to say tracking because I somewhat know about that already. Live streaming. 3D model. Live streaming with 3D model. Yes. English is hard. Other things that I want to learn. I want to try, like those gun plug kits. I build gun plug kits. I cut them out, I build them up, but I've never really sat down and tried to paint them, or not with like airbrushes and those fancy stuff. So airbrush for model kits. It sounds like fun. I also want to learn how to speak more clearly. Speaking more clearly. I've been editing the videos and yeah, oh god. I cannot understand myself. And I've been practicing enunciating words a little bit better. But hopefully this is something you guys can understand. If not, well, I'm sorry. I can't turn on subtitles for live streams. Okay, that's not a thing that you can do. But yeah, speaking more clearly, enunciating better. That's on the agenda. And maybe certain scientific topics too. I don't know. I don't know if people will be interested in that, but learning topics. I'll just say topics, not just scientific, but just topics like design and those kind of things. Let's see. What else do I want? I want to collab with people. Collab. Video game collab. Just that some. Oh, I wanna be on one of those like game showy style things that people stream now and then, like the thing that Ludwig did. I forgot what it's called, but game showy things. Sounds like it could be fun. I guess we can add being fully 3D, being a 3D anime boy to the first one as well, to satisfy streaming with 3D modal. So yeah, I work a lot with VR stuff and never really thought about how that would work in terms of broadcast. Seems like an interesting thing to explore. I want to do some sort of video game challenge. Don't know what that would be, but for example, PewDiePie did the zero death Elden Ring run. I don't think I would be doing that because I'm happy with my Elden Ring experience and I'm good. I'm satisfied with playing Elden Ring, honestly. It kicked my butt and I kick its butt and it kicked my butt again, and that's Elden Ring, right? Man, this is harder than I thought. But I did say up to 100 things. But I also said up to 100 things. Let's aim for 30. Let's aim for 30. 30 seems to be a... So I need 15 more. Oh god. Let's aim for 20. Let's see. Things that VTubers do. Not VTubers, but content creator. And content creator have this big event, and it's called the it's the creator bout or YouTuber boxing or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but what is the VTuber equivalent of that? Is that the Apex tournament? I don't think VTuber have an equivalent of that, but join a big content creator event. And on that note, join some sort of tournament. Some sort of tournament. That seems like a fun thing to do. Like how Korone and Botan did the, I think it was Street Fighter thing recently. I don't play a lot of competitive game though, so I don't know what that would be. I guess chess is a thing that I can learn. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Learn chess. Learn chess. I always want to be good at chess, or better at the very least. I know the basic rules. I have no clue how to play well. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to stream some I want to say collaborative video game, but that's kind of factor into the collabs, right? But not collab video games. I'm thinking more of online video games. But what does that entail that's different? I guess something with a community. Stream something that involves viewers / community. So let's see, what's some of those things? That could be like a open lobby. Oh, excuse me. Open lobby Smash Bros? I want to do like a big event like what Connor CDog VA does. Like his charity thing, something for charity. Eventually maybe some hand cam. Yeah, hand cam stream sounds like I could do, but what can I do with it? Cooking, yeah. Learning cooking with hand cam. Learning to cook with hand cam. Like, I know how to cook some basic stuff, but there are some fancier dishes that I wanted to try, or more like baking, I guess. Yeah, I'm not very good at baking. I tried baking once when the pandemic hit. I tried to make a banana bread like everybody and their mother. It didn't turn out too well. Even though you just have to measure things and put things into the mixer bowl, and that's really it. I don't really understand baking. I also tried to make some naan for my own butter chicken that I made over the pandemic as well. And the butter chicken was nice. That was really good. The naan was awful. Yeah, I want to learn baking. And to that note, I'd like to do something that forced me to go outside, but I don't know what I would be comfortable with yet. Something that forced me to go outside. And by comfortable, I mean not like I don't lock myself in my room every single day. I go outside every day because I have to commute to work, but I meant as a VTuber, I don't actually know what that would entail. I'll have to figure that out, but I want to do something along those lines. I want to... Oh, this is... Oh no, my headphone fell off. 1 2 1 2. Where's my sound? Blah 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 blah. Okay. Here's an end game goal. Okay, here's an end game goal, you guys. Uh, I want to be a guest on Trash Taste. All right, hear me out, okay? Anime podcast, am I right? The boys anime podcast. I'm an anime boy. Well, that's like going on to Trash Taste would be like Luffy finding One Piece, you know? Like that's when that happens, I'm happy. I could just end my career and just be like, "Mom, I made it. I was on Trash Taste." You know? Uh, how do I get there? Well, I guess I'll have to earn a following large enough to be noticed by my senpais. Um, so I guess on that sense, I want to make friends. I want to make friends. Yeah, reaching out to people, meeting new people, um, being able to connect with people is always something that drives me, I guess. Like I don't just randomly walk up to a random guy on the street and be like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" But like if it's a comfortable scenario, then it's a natural thing that could happen. I'd like trying. I'd like to try reaching out to people in those situations and making more friends online. What could go wrong, right? People online, huh? I don't know. Um, what else could I do? I want to do a video about some anime. Yeah, that's right. I kind of want to do that. One of my greatest inspiration to, or not inspiration to start, but like one of my greatest admiration, I guess, is definitely Giguk. I've been watching him for so long. And his stuff is always brighten up my days. And just always entertaining in some reason, even the trashy ones. And I mean, that's kind of like his thing, you know. I don't want to be a magnet for controversy, and Gigak seems to be doing something right. Like what he said in one of the episodes, you know, just talk about something you like and people won't generally hate you for it. And on that note, let's see. I guess I also want to explore a how do I word this? Explore a niche, relatively unknown subculture. Explore a subculture. A lot of the videos that Connor does, where he goes into like this weird like hidden places in Japan. One thing, yes, they're really entertaining videos, but the other thing that I like about those is that I get to learn about all this really fascinating group of people that I wouldn't have known about otherwise, and that's something I wanna try to do sometime. I don't know what that would be yet, like most of the things on this list, but it's bucket list, so that's something I want to do. In terms of content, I want to do a video about Final Fantasy 14. I don't know what I would want to do, but Final Fantasy 14 has been a large part of my life. Video on Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy in general is a large portion of my life, but 14 in particular is something that have been with me for the past decade, and it's just something very near and dear to my heart. Through high and lows, even though I kind of hate it sometimes, and even though the current patch cycle is kind of rough, I still like it. I still enjoy it, and I want to talk about it in some form. I don't know what that would be yet. Again, I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but I just want to do something about it. I guess a retrospective, like a Final Fantasy 14 retrospective might work, given how much time I sunk into it. Or maybe just a log about my journey, things that happen. Cause yeah, I've seen a lot of things in 14. Like this one time, dude, I was just hanging out with my friend in front of my house, like my in-game house, and so some dude just ride up to our door on a unicorn, and I just told my friend, dude, some dude is just there with a unicorn, and he's like, let's follow him. So we follow him, and eventually he led us to his place. And I'm a 14 vet, you know, and I'm on the same. I know Balmung. I know Balmung is a thing, and at that point, cross server travel was a thing already, and Balmung was on my data center. This is before the great. This is before the server split, and my senses were tingling. I was like, this doesn't feel right. But my friend at the time, he was still relatively new, and he following all the way through. I dropped out early. I was like, dude, you can go ahead and just follow that guy all you like. This feels like an ERP about to happen, man. And I noped the heck out of there. My friend went in. Afterwards, he told me that the dude just took off his clothes and he just teleported out, dude. But yeah, I've had so many interactions in 14 that would be fun to share, I guess. But yeah, moving on from that for now. I'd like to do a music stream, and not just karaoke. Do a music stream. I play guitar here and there. Not the best, not the worst. Self-taught. Yeah, you know, actually on that, I picked up my guitar at a relatively young age, like when I was in like grade 8 or something. And it's been many years since. I'm still not super great at it because I just kind of play it on and off. I have like a phase where I do a lot, and then a phase where I don't do a lot, and then rinse and repeat. But a story about when I picked up my guitar was before I moved to the country I currently am in. My mom sent me to an official like music school, I guess, and I was classically trained to play guitar. And I was doing that for a whole month before my guitar instructor, he was like, yeah, hey, they're Palas, yeah, making music. Yeah, so I've done a lot of a fingerstyle solo playing, so, and I've there was this phase in like when I was in high school or something where I was so into it. I spent my savings. I bought Guitar Pro 5, I think, at the time, and started making something. Nothing good came out of it. But I kind of want to get back in touch with that side or with that part of my hobby from back then. And yeah, onto the story about my instructor, my guitar instructor. He agreed to, yeah, oh yeah, I can take on another apprentice. And after a month he just noped out. He was like, nah, this is too early for me. I didn't realize I didn't realize I would be this tired in the morning. Peace out, kid. And he just sent me to like another dude that just completely changed the way I was learning guitar. So like in the beginning I was learning classical guitar. Like I was able to read music notes and translate it onto the guitar and just play it like I would be reading text, right? Like reading text and speaking it out loud. I was able to read the note and play it on the guitar. And then when I switched my new teacher, he's not a classical guitar person. He's just like, he was just some dude that played in a band that got hired like recently, and he just taught me to strum some chords. And he's like, well, yeah, that's how you strum chords after like 2 classes. And afterwards he's like, okay, now what do you want to learn? And I'm like, dude, I don't know, I'm like 12, dude. Oh shit, my headphone fell off again. But like I was like 12, dude. You gotta tell me what to do here, man. And then he's like, well, what songs do you like? It's like, oh, well, I guess this and that. And it's like, oh, I kind of know that. He looked up like one of those websites that just have the lyrics and the chord above the lyrics. And then that's like the rest of my guitar training. Before I moved to the country I'm currently in right now. So I didn't learn much from him. I learned how to strum a few chords. And it's usually the same few chords because basically it's just, okay, well, here's how to play the first part of this song, and then here's how to play the next part over like the month. And shortly after I moved. And then after I moved, I was like, oh shit, dude. What am I supposed to do here? Well, I still want to play guitar. I guess I'll just teach myself. So what I did was I went onto YouTube and I just looked up a bunch of like videos. And back then, guitar tutorial videos weren't super popular. So I just looked up solo fingerstyle cover videos and just play it frame by frame to try to see what they did and try to like copy what they do. One of the person I looked up was Sungha Jung or Jung, or I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry. But Sungha Jung, he's amazing. He still makes videos to this very day, and he makes his own music and stuff. He's a really amazing guitar player. I am nowhere near as good as he is, but when I was starting out, I look at his video and I was like, hey, this kid can do it. I think I can do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. But then I tried to like, okay, well, this guy is using way too many advanced techniques. So let's tone it back. Let's find something. And you know how I learned guitar and actually got good at it? Anime songs. Because back then, it's the wild west of anime covers. You got like Anime Man covering piano. You got Ishtar as well doing piano. I think Ishtar came in a bit later. There were a bunch of just random dude online that covered anime songs. And there was this one dude that covered the song and upload a cheat music that I found. He barely like by that point he slowed down and stopped uploading, but I kind of went through his catalog. I think his name was Pinky or something like that, and I downloaded his music sheet for My Dearest from Guilty Crown, and I just sat down and I just played Guilty Crown over and over and over and over again for like a few months. It got to the point where my dad was just walking out of his shower and just humming like like my dad knew that song, dude. I was that crazy. I was like that insane kid, you know, like like Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing something over and over expecting a different result. But in this kit, I got a different result. I actually learned how to play that song and was able to actually start playing guitar, let's say fluidly. I was able to pick up like other songs kind of easily from that point onward. And yeah, that's a tangent about how I started picking up guitar. I don't know. I don't know how good I am now. I haven't played in like half a year or something. It's a thing that come and go for me. So I'm not super dedicated to it, but it would be great for me to tap back into that, I think. Oh, where were we? Moving on. Let's see. VTubing music. You know, beyond a music stream, an extension of it actually. I'm not saying I want to do a. I'm not saying I want to do a huge solo live like Hochimachi Suisei or the recent Toa's live, amazing live by the way. But I want to do a show of some sort. Could be music, could be a talk, could be something on the stage. That sounds like another end goal, you know. It's like joining Trash Taste, or not joining Trash Taste. I don't want to be the fourth one. I want to be a guest on Trash Taste. But another end goal would be to perform something on a stage. And this is gonna be outside of my comfort zone, so I'm really far outside of my comfort zone. You know, scientist by day, performer by night. Weirdly enough, I know a professor that fits that description perfectly. He's a kind of prof that still rolls in like an overhead projector in 2023, but I don't know if he still does shows, but he used to be a rocker by night. And when I found that out, my mind was blown, dude. I was like, what? I mean, he's an amazing prof, but I never would have thought that he would have been a rocker. And the more I found out about him, I was like, oh my god, he's like this double live kind of dude. And he's not particularly trying to hide it, because like someone just went up to him and he just told them about it, and then that's how I learned about it. But he have like a really fancy motorcycle, wear like leather spike jacket and stuff like that, and during the day he just rolled in super formal, the most generic looking happy professor, super knowledgeable about his thing, and talk in the most monotonous voice. And man, that double life, you know, something I aspire to be. Oh wow, we're at 29 already. I said let's aim for 30 earlier. What time is it? 6:45. Let's aim for 30 and maybe a few more. I don't want to be on for too long today. I still want to go back and do some voice recording for the video I'm currently making. Subscribe if you want to get notified when that comes up. It's gonna be about my results on the study that we did 2-3 weeks ago. And if you go watch a stream, I mean, you're gonna get most of it, but I did some more analysis and stuff after that. And there's gonna be more results to share. And I'm just gonna say I didn't realize how fun video editing was. Okay, like I just sat down and just started putting something together, and just randomly, like something just clicked in the video. Not in my head, but like in the video, like the video footage and the audio recording. It just lined up, and I was like, oh damn, oh dude, this is nice. Oh man, making things is fun. But yeah, I'm excited to share that with the world as soon as possible. But oh god, it's like I've mentioned earlier in this stream. Gigug is one of my inspirations, one of the model video maker that I kind of want to follow. And holy shit, I try to emulate his style a little bit, and there's so much cuts and so much editing that goes into it, but it's been a great time and learning experience for me. So let's see. Music stream, guitar, just to specify. Drawing stream. And that might be actually something I might be doing soon. Because now that the design study is out, I want to apply it to my, or try to apply it to my model and see if I can make a redesign that looks better, or design better at least. My drawing skill is middle of the road, so we'll see. But drawing stream, I don't know what would be going on during that other than just me scratching though. Like I'm not like Ina, you know. I'm not super comfy. I'm a god artist, you know, so I guess people wouldn't be watching it for my skill with the pencil. But we'll see. That's something I would like to do. A drawing stream. And lastly, let's see, something cray. So I want to become a real anime boy, animated, live 2D, 3D. Here's something. Well, first, merch. That merch and content creator, hand in hand, right? Ad doesn't make as much money or something. I don't know. I don't have ad revenue right now, so can't relate. But merch, I want to release a cool merch, and not just like a t-shirt with a logo. I want to make something cool. The t-shirt with logo and art too. I want to do that too. Having those stuff would be cool. The t-shirts. Then the like mugs or something. I don't know. But I think. Oh, who was it? I think it was John, iPatch Wolf or something like that. He came on Trash Chest recently, and I found about how his merch have like a story going on. So I want to do something cool like that, or something innovative for a merch. Maybe like a toy that is interactive somehow and can contribute to my channel. Maybe like if you buy the toy, you hit the button and subscribe to my channel. You know, something like that. I don't know. But merch, yes. That's something. And just going on for maybe another 10 minutes here. Actually, you know, on toys, I'm a researcher by day, but I also make things. I'm the kind of researcher that innovates, closer to engineer, I guess, but still applying a large portion of the science. And I get to make a lot of cool things in VR, AR, XR, those kind of things. But the main thing that I never got to do was tangible interfaces. I did some of those in like as a part of my undergrad degree way long ago. And those were really fun. So toy making / tangible interfaces. Okay. It could be cool. Like I made a thing. So like I said, where I played Final Fantasy 14 for the longest time. ever since the 2.0 launch. And for my project in that class, I chose to do a toy that read the parsed DPS and emulate or like react differently depending on things. It's one of my favorite thing that I've made. I've made it with like one of my best friends too as well. It was such a good time that I kind of want to sit down and make something like that again, because in research, those fun things, it's cool and all, but if it's not novel, who cares? Like my supervisor asks me all the time, what's the contribution, what's the novelty, and I'm like, I don't know, man, I just want to have fun and make cool things. I thought that's what research was, but no, it's not. Well, it is if you can find a framing that allows you to do that, but that's really hard. And a lot of time the framing that lets you create new and innovative things will not be so fun, or not to me at least. I just like making stupid things, man. Like that's something I really enjoy doing. Toy making tangible interfaces. And let's see what else. Well, it's a good list. Let's go over it. Become a real anime boy, which entails getting live 2D, getting proper design, and potentially perhaps a 3D model. Do a cover song, something from One OK Rock I want to do first, but there's so many things I want to do with it. I'm one of those guys that is just so many hobbies, but I just suck at all of them. Jack of all trade, absolutely, not even a master, expert of none. But there so many songs I want to try covering. Make my own song, like I said before, could be cool. Whistling into the perform music stream. Sing with other people could be fun, like a collab song, a duet or something. Karaoke stream, themed karaoke. Maybe if I feel comfortable with it, I'll do a stream where I share some music from my home country, and translate the lyrics and introduce people to that subculture, I guess. Oh wow, that which relate to the subculture thing, but that's some subcultures that I already know. I want to learn about something new, so that doesn't count. Something crazy, something scuff. Not super sure still what that would be, but something like blended sandwich seems pretty crazy and scuff. I want to meet that scale, but not suffer. I know what it is yet. Upload real videos, gonna be coming soon. But I need to force myself to work on it more. Get sponsored. Hey, Red Shadow Legends, I'm still open. Skillshare, Gfuel, please give me money. Streaming on Twitch as an alternative. Raid someone. And subathon. Stream on learning a lot of different things. Collab, video game collab, game showy things. Oh, you know what? On collab too. Do a podcast. Like, I want to be a guest on Trash Taste, but obviously I'm not gonna become part of Trash Taste. But I can maybe start something of my own. Podcast feels like a time where I can just sit down and just start ranting about random things, and I like doing that a lot. So could be a fun thing. Stream videos on learning, collab, some sort of video game challenge. Don't know what kind of that would be yet. Maybe like no sleep until I play Final Fantasy 14 from level 1 to 90 and complete every single story quest. That just sounds like a bad time, even though I love that game. Join a big content creator event. Creator boxing. Not really. I don't think I can do that. some sort of tournament, maybe the Apex, maybe Street Fighter, something along those lines. Learn chess, because if you walk up to someone and be like, "I know chess," that's pretty cool. Chess became a cool thing now, right? That's a cool kid stuff, and as a totally not a bullied nerd growing up, yeah, I'm one of the cool kids, so I gotta stay on that train. Stream something that involves viewers and community. Maybe open lobby smash, something for charity. Yeah, something for charity. I want to make that its own category. I really want to do something for charity. Corner stream, CWA, on like his cyclothon or his auction stream. Those inspires me so much. I think I want to do something that's more than just for myself. And doing something for charity could be one of those things. I like helping people. That's a part of why I'm a researcher, because as a researcher I'm also required to teach, and teaching is definitely my favorite part of the job. Seeing people grow, seeing my students learn the concepts, seeing them develop their skills, and seeing them improve, or seeing them feel better, seeing them succeed, those are very, very, very fulfilling things for me. I'm learning to cook, something to force me to go outside. Don't know what that would be yet. Get some trash taste, make friends, talk about some anime, explore a subculture. 14, guitar, perform on the stage, drawing stream, merge, toy making, and do a podcast. That's really comprehensive content creator, right? And I guess it's sort of a joke one. Do an apology video. I don't want to do a real apology video, but if something, I don't want to ever be in a controversy. I want to be like Garnt. I want to be like Garnt, Gigug. I want to just talk about things I like, generate positivity, and avoid controversy. I am bad at confrontations. I don't know how I would survive that. But if I can do something like Fuwamoko apologies and Fuwamoko mornings, that would be fun, I think. Just some wonky, wacky apology. And yeah, let's do one more. Think of one more to just round it off on a nice number here. What do you think of content creator? Well, I guess okay, let's not end here. Let's not end here because it feels weird ending on here, but I want to get to the point where I can receive a raid super chat. And not just receive. I don't want to just receive. I want to earn a raid super chat. I don't want to just be like, oh hey, thanks for the random resp. I want to be like, oh wow, I did something. I got to the point where this is a build up to the final arc. I get the red super chat. Oh my god, this is gonna start my funding to campaign for myself to go on Trash Taste and be the guest on Trash Taste, something like that. But earn a red super chat. And lastly, I'd like to create, I don't want to say create on this, but garner or attract or build a positive inclusive community. Again, people drives me. Being able to talk to people, being able to interact with people, being to see people grow, being able to see people being happy, that drives me the most, more so than anything. And a lot of my research as well kind of goes into about connecting people, improving people's life, and all those kind of things through technology. And I want my YouTube / Twitch / content creating career to still reflect that. I still want to create something positive in this world and leave my mark in a way that I can be happy with, and in a way that people will remember me fondly by. Just like the Warrior of Light in Final Fantasy 14. Minor spoilers there for patch 5.0. But that's gonna be about it for me today. Thank you for dropping by, and video coming up as soon as it can, I swear. So please, consider subscribing to my channel if you'd like to come back and hang out with me, or just check out my videos in the future. I'm just starting out, just figuring out the lay of the land, but it has been fun, and it has been me. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Okay, bye bye.